We begin now with breaking news tonight. A cargo ship fire in San Pedro at the port of LA in what's being called a major emergency. Multiple first responders are working the scene. 23 people were on board when that ship caught fire in San Pedro. Just a little while ago, LAFD announcing that all of the crew are accounted for.
Good news there. Welcome everyone to the Fox 11 News at 10 o'clock on this Friday night. I'm Marla Tejas.
And I'm Christine Devine. Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards is at the scene of the port of LA in San Pedro. The latest on that fire. Chelsea.
Marla, Christine, it is quite the firefight. We've been all around this area trying to get the best vantage point, and I think we've got a pretty good one here on Falcon Street. So we're across the channel from where this is happening. Al's going to zoom in a little bit here and show you what we're looking at. Now, we're looking at what we believe are Marine crews hitting that boat from the side. We believe they're trying to cool the outside of the ship to make that firefight on board a little bit easier. Now, as you mentioned, this has now been declared a major emergency. More than 100 firefighters now working to knock this thing down. We also just got word that the U.S. Coast Guard is now jumping in. They've established a 1 nautical mile safety zone all around this ship. So here's what the fire department has confirmed so far. An electrical fire broke out just before 6:40. This ship is called the One Henry Hudson. It is a massive 1,100-foot ship that, according to Vessel Finder, arrived in Los Angeles from Tokyo on Wednesday. We're not sure exactly what that ship is carrying or what is in all of those cargo containers, but authorities believe that several of the containers have hazardous materials inside. So everybody on board, apparently all firefighters, they're all wearing oxygen masks and protective suits. The LAFD say there were 23 crew members on board when the fire broke out, and that earlier tonight there were 6 that were unaccounted for, which was very frightening. But it's now been confirmed that everybody has been found and everyone has been safely assisted off of the ship, and thankfully no injuries have been reported. Now, earlier in the fight, fire could be seen on several levels of the ship. From our vantage point, we've not seen any flames, but again, we are across the channel, so it's hard to see the entire thing. You know, we're only looking at one side of it, but at one point you could see them from several levels, apparently. We've heard from LA Mayor Karen Bass. She has posted on X that the city is monitoring this fire. They're also going to keep an eye on the air quality because, again, if hazardous materials are burning on board, that is going to affect the air quality in the area. We've also just heard from Governor Gavin Newsom. He says he's been briefed on the fire here and is coordinating with local authorities. So everybody is on board, making sure that this thing gets knocked down and trying to make sure that everybody stays safe. But everybody in the area, urged to exercise caution and to stay clear of the safety zone. Now, since we've been in this spot on Falcon Street, we've seen a lot of looky-loos come over. We've actually got people that I can see right here standing on the tops of their cars. They're trying to look over this fence. They are looking over this fence and shooting the fire from this side. So people, really trying to get a look. Authorities say do not do that. Stay clear of this area and just make sure that emergency personnel can get in and out. As we were driving here, we could see firefighters that were trying to navigate through this very complex area. I mean, the port is it's massive, it's sprawling. You've got docks, you've got bridges, you've got islands, and so it's hard for emergency personnel to navigate through. So they're just urging people, don't come out here to try to look at this thing. Stay home and monitor this by watching the news, keeping posted online. The good news tonight, though, again, all 23 people are safe. Everyone's been accounted for, and no one's been injured, but it really looks like these firefighters have quite an evening ahead of them. Again, this ship is absolutely massive. It looks like a building, and we've got a lot on board as well. Marla, Christine.
All right, Chelsea, thank you so much.